If you're just joining in the stream, we're doing a 100% walkthrough of Crash Warp. We'll be continuing the walkthrough in the next 2 or so minutes. If you're just joining in, we're going to do a 100% walkthrough of Crash Warped. We're already halfway through. We're on Tier 4 right now, so if you guys want to stick around for that, you can. We'll be starting in the next minute or so. Alright, if you're here, welcome. We're now going to continue Crash Warped 100%. Let's just get started. So the last time I left off, we were on Tier 4. We had just finished doing the monotonous, ridiculous jet ski levels, which for some reason in this game they just messed up on. I don't know how or why, but... like I said in the last session, I'll be playing as Coco for Tier 4, and then finish off the last tier with Crash. I just like to alternate between the two, just because, I don't know, I like to play as Coco too. So this Future Frenzy, you can't get the box gem here, nor can you get the special gem. In order to get both gems in here, you need the, I think you need 20, relics, and you have to go to the basement floor. The basement floor has a few levels that have some extra pathways to go into these extra levels here to get not only get the special gem, but the rest of the boxes of the level too. So you can't get the box gem here. I'll be going out of my way though to get the just to get the boxes, because why not? The last part we did get the Death Tornado Spin, which is awesome. You can use that to basically speed run through the level if you want. If you're good enough that way. You can do this. You don't have to wait for those electric barrier things. It's actually kind of vital in terms of speedrunning a lot of these levels, because if you don't have it, then, I mean, there's just a lot of level chunks that you can't skip unless you have that thing. So in terms of just getting all the relics and stuff, or if you're one of those people that want to get gold, if you want to get the 105% ending, which in this game you have to get all gold relics, you would have to basically wait until you get both the double jump and the Death Tornado Spin if you want to get all gold. One thing I noticed as I was, I did say I would be getting all the relics off screen, which for the most part I have. I've gotten all the relics for the first 3 tiers already. And in terms of getting the gold relics, you don't need the dash boots, which you get after defeating the final boss, to get the gold ones. To get the platinum ones, you need the running shoes. But if you want to go for just gold, like you don't even need to wait until the final boss to get them. If anything, getting the dash boots makes it a heck of a lot easier to get gold. But you don't need gold in order to get it. Those enemies they're somewhat smaller in this version of the game. In the original, they were pretty big, with a bigger hitbox, I think. But in this game, they're pretty tiny. I'm not sure why they did that, but if you're speedrunning this level, once you get on that platform there that I just came off of, I would recommend you try to, like, as you enter the platform, be in the middle of it. Because if you're, like, on the edge of the platform, or, like, if you're, like, to the left or the right of the platform, you're gonna, like, the game will register that you're in the middle, so it's gonna, like, put you in the middle. And, like, you see, like, how I just did there with the bonus round? Yeah, it does the same thing over there. So, like, if you're doing a speedrun of this level, try your best to land in the middle of the platform. That way it doesn't, like, just try to place you in the middle. That actually saves a lot of time, so. Up, that was like that. Actually, I'll just skip the bonus round. I don't need the extra lives right now. Even though I don't think I've gotten there's a trophy for getting 99 lives in this game. Which I haven't gotten for some reason. But I'll get that eventually. A lot of people don't like the remix that they gave this this level trope for the future levels. I, for one, really like the song, especially this part that's playing right now. This is really cool. It made it sound just a little bit more futuristic. The only part I don't like about the song is like the beginning part, but like the rest of it's pretty cool. That's a lot of boxes we missed. We'll be getting those later. As of right now, I think I only have enough relics for the first 2 or 3 levels in the basement floor. So in terms of getting the relics off screen, the only ones that I could get off screen were the ones in the first 3 warp rooms. I might have to get the relics from tier 4 and 5 on screen. Just to, I don't know, I mean, in terms of just doing this in 2 parts, which is what I wanted to do to begin with, that's what I'll have to do. In terms of the secret levels, Hot Cocoa and Aegipus Rex, I'll have to do the relics for those on screen as well. The one for Hot Cocoa is literally the bane of my existence, so I'm hoping to goodness I'll get it in like just 2 shots or something, because that level was nasty to do. Especially with this game's just really bad jet speed levels. They really messed it up, guys. They made a lot of the boxes like very close to each other, and it just screws up everything. So the gimmick of this level is that there's a lot of rising and lowering water levels. If you're going for the relic of this stage, it can be a real hassle. Because you have to like, once the level starts is basically when you have to go in terms of getting the platinum for this. I think I've gotten the platinum already. I'm not sure. I can't really remember right now. But it's really hard. In this game, it's kind of unforgiving with the water. Because like, in the original, you could be like slightly in the water and still be able to make it. In this game, if you're even just slightly in the water, it still counts as you being in it, so you kind of die and stuff. It sucks, but it's just something you have to get used to. That was my fault. Another thing that trumps me up in this game is that like, if you jump and then move, like you move forward a lot for some reason, or like after you do a flip jump, like you can move left and right like really quick, and it kind of catches you off guard. So that's just something you have to get used to. You end up moving so fast, and you're like, oh no, and then that's just the reason for a lot of deaths. And you can move forward and back really quick for some reason. And originally you couldn't go nearly as fast like that. And I think that's after like a flip jump. I don't think it's after like a normal jump where you go that quick. I'm pretty sure it's after like flip jump. So that exclamation point box just are you? Ugh. I don't know why. The problem with it's not even a problem. It's just something you have to get used to. In Crash 3, since you have the double jump, that can make a lot of your platforming a little bit trickier to do, because in order to successfully, in order to successfully make a lot of these box jumps where you're like over a bottomless pit, you have to be holding X. The problem with that is if you hold X, you're gonna double jump because you have a double jump in this game. So you have to be holding X already, or I'm sorry, not already, but like you have to be holding X as you're falling down, like I'm doing here. Like I'm already holding X all the way through that. That's part of the reason why I like the second game better, because in this game you have the double jump, which can, if you're not already holding X as you're falling down, and you press it before you land on a TNT box or something, you're gonna double jump before you land on it, and I don't know, it just throws me off. That's the reason I died there last time. I can't believe it took me twice to get that bonus round. That's not okay. If you're wondering, Avatar is Coco there. I got the DLC, the Sane Trilogy for pre-ordering it, and I was trying to. I was just messing around with the DLC. I thought that you had to download the avatars because there's like a little like wrench beside the avatar, and I clicked on that wrench and it actually ended up changing my avatar to whatever I clicked on. So that's the reason why Spyro is not my avatar anymore, because I accidentally messed it up. I have no idea how to get Spyro back. I tried looking for an avatar for Spyro, I couldn't find it. So now it's kind of misleading. I don't know why I bothered getting one food there, but yeah, in this game the water can be kind of unforgiving, so I would just wait until it's all the way down first before you actually go. What's good about this level though is that you can skip a lot of this by doing the slide jump combined with the death tornado spin, but like I said, if you're not careful, the water can kill you much earlier in this game compared to the original game. This level does have a death route, so I mean, not really that hard to stay alive for the first part of this level. You just gotta be careful with the water. One thing I like to do here is after you get to the end of this, well, first off, this death route doesn't have any boxes, so if you can get to the end of this death route, no problem, and just we'll probably have to worry about box count. There's just nitros back here. But yeah, after you get the gem for this stage, what you can essentially, for this part of the stage, what essentially you can do is just die, and then go back to your last checkpoint to get to the remaining boxes of the level, and then complete the level with the box gem. That's how you get them both in one go. I'll be taking my time here because there's like no checkpoints here. So if you die, you just booted back to the last checkpoint you got, which is the checkpoint before this part here. Yeah, it really sucks to die here. I've died here a handful of times, so. Alright, and that's the end of it. That's good. There's our blue gem. You could go to the warp and have to do the level over again and get the box gem that way, but I'm not going to waste any more time. Alright, so that was it. It's not that bad. Like I said, you just gotta be careful with the water. Okay, see, like, I was lucky there. Sometimes the game just registers that I was too deep in and kills me because of that. I think I was, yeah. Wasn't sure if I would make that. I think if I landed on the platform that was coming out of the side there, I think I would have made it. That was just my fault. I think it's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I actually do like the music here compared to the original game. The original game is always better, but in terms of just a good remastered track, it sounds pretty good. It's really laid back compared to the original. Yeah, those guys you can do one of two things. You can either slide them from the bottom, or you can like board the platform from the top. I don't recommend going for the top because it's just I don't know. It just feels I feel like it's more dangerous if you're on the top there. I mean, you can, but like I feel like something's gonna happen if you stay on there too long. I've never tested it out myself, but I don't know. I just feel like something. Yeah, it's just better to get rid of them. Of course. Careful with the nitros here, because this game is very, very dangerous when it comes to nitros. Because I swear to you, the hitboxes on those things are much bigger than they were in the original game. I wouldn't worry about the one for here, just keep going because the water will get rise. The TNT box over there, make sure to just jump on that and win this. You can't take a lot of shortcuts in this level. These levels especially, you can use the depth tornado spin and slide jump combination to do a lot of tricks here. There we go. We got both gems in one go and we're out of here. I believe that was the last level of this tier, so now we're going to fight Engine. Which in this game, it looks awesome. It's just a lot of things that they changed, I guess, that make it not as good as the original game. But I'll be pointing those out as we fight them. Alright, here we go. I don't even know if we do fight this boss as Coco, just like the original game.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
I do like Engine's new voice actor. Well, I mean, I prefer the original one, but for what it's worth, I think all the voice acting in this game is just really good. One thing I have to do first before anything. Okay, good. Yeah, I have to change the inverted controls because once it starts, it's automatically set to off. So I would just double check on that before fighting this boss because down should be, up should be down, down should be up. That's how fight controls always should be. Man, this is Engine. It's pretty much the same fight from the original game. The only problem here is that this boss is mad easy in this version. They just really toned down the difficulty in this boss fight here. For starters, I think you can get rid of all his pieces much more quicker. Quicker in this version of the game. I mean, that's just what it feels like. I'm not sure if it's true or not. But you essentially can do a no damage run of this boss. I've seen people do it. It's really easy compared to the original game. In the original game, it's really hard to do a no damage run. I don't think it's possible, actually, from what I remember. Good morning, Omar. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, one thing to note, the beams that you shoot with Coco, I don't know, they don't look as strong or as much of an impact as they did in the original game. Same goes for Engine's, like, shots that he shoots with his, like, energy cannon thing, the turret. But, you know, the music's still good, that's good. And Pura still joins you from the back, just like the original game. It doesn't change anything, though. I don't know why they bothered, but I guess it's kind of cute, but... Actually, the shots that he shoots from the bottom one are the ones that take the most... So I would just try to get rid of the bottom half first, and then deal with the rest. Most people like to deal with the left side first, the left and right side, because the energy shots that he shoots are just really big. So I would try to get rid of those first before getting rid of the turrets at the top. In terms of the music, like I said, nothing's going to beat the original tracks, but this one in particular is much better than the remastered tracks that they did in the second game. It has a lot of... Unless there's a car in it, which is great. I love the way it looks to it. But yeah, the turrets on top here, they take no effort at all to get rid of compared to the original game. And just like that, it's done and over with. So for fighting Engine, we get the Fruit Bazooka, which is, in my opinion, just an awesome weapon to use. I know a lot of people don't like to use it, but I tend to use it a lot, actually. So in this game, I think they made the aiming for the bazooka a little more reliable compared to the original game. Because in the original game, the aiming was a little, like, I mean, it was still good to use, but in this game, I think they fine-tuned it a little bit. Just for better aiming and stuff. So.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Alright, so that was tier 4. For the last tier we'll be playing as Crash. For all the relics that we have to get on screen, I'll be playing as Coco, just because, I mean, she's the one I do speedruns with, so I'll be doing that. So I'll start with the first level, gone tomorrow. Again, just like Future Frenzy, you can't get the box gem or the special gem here unless you have the green gem, which you get from, oh shoot, actually, let's not do this level first. Let's skip a few levels ahead. Because to get the box gem and special gem here, you need the green gem, which you get 2 levels after this. So we're gonna be doing the level after this first, and then going back there to get the rest of those boxes. That's just the best way to do it. I just completely forgot, so I'm just gonna exit. I think it's level 23. Yep, this one right here. To get the green gem here, you just have to not die. It's the death route. So we'll be doing it from that way. Also, be demonstrating the fruit bazooka that we got earlier. It's awesome. It can shoot enemies from a distance, and if you don't like those guys with the swords and stuff, you can just hear them that way like this. You don't have to worry about that. There you go. For one thing, they added like this purple effect to the bazooka. Like once it hits stuff, like you can see like the splat, I guess, which is awesome because the fruit, bumper fruit have like a purple texture to them, like when it hits enemies, or like, well, just in general, it has a purple texture inside. So they took notice of that little detail and like put it in the fruit bazooka. And there goes the death route. I normally don't die there, but since I'm doing a live stream, of course I'm gonna die there. Gotta deal with this game's loading times. The loading times aren't that long, but when it comes to stuff like that, where if you die, you have to exit the level and then go back in. You're gonna have to sit through 2 of them, and it's not fun. But Flaming Passion, like the last 5 levels aren't actually that hard. There's only like 1 level that's hard, and it's the motorcycle level. But it's a motorcycle level, so that's why it's hard. Let's do that again without dying, Kate. Pretty sure we can make that. Okay. Yeah, these platforms here can be a little tricky in this version of the game, because first off, they're very tiny. I don't know how people can do this. But I'll just take my time. Normally I just really like speedrunning this level because it just looks easy enough to speedrun. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. I'm just gonna go on top here. I would spin into the bottom, but I don't want to risk anything right now. Last thing I want to do is restart the whole stage over again. Weirdly enough, the crystal's like right in the beginning. That was good. Last thing I want to do is just, oh, I think it can't fall off the edge here, so don't do that. I almost did that. I forgot that I have this fruit bazooka. With this bazooka, you can shoot literally like anything from a distance, which is just awesome. Alright, so here's the death route.
like the one in Tomb Raider, you can just get the gem in here and then die, and then continue the rest of the level that way. I actually recommend doing that because there's no reason to just start the level over again just to get both of those gems. Checkpoint, just skip it. The only problem with that though is that you don't have an extra checkpoint, so if you're not good at the game, then it's gonna be a little harder. You gotta wait for the sword throwing guy here. I know, there you go. I know he throws that, and that's not okay. There you go. I think the death route takes you further up in the level. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna board it just in case. But I'm pretty sure it does. So we'd have to like backtrack to get to the rest of the boxes, which I'm not gonna do. Yeah, it's further ahead. Let me see if I can go back. I managed to do that. I don't know how much further back I have to go. Oh. Okay, so that was it. Alright, fine. I'll start here anyway, and I got the gem. What's good about the death paths in this game is that it doesn't have any, like, there are no boxes on any of these death routes, which is amazing compared to the second game, because in the second game you have to go to the death route and get the boxes in the death route. In this game they just took them out because they realized that it's just really hard to get the box gem that way. You use the bazooka to get rid of those guys real quick instead of having to wait. Like I said, the bazooka in this game is just really good, but like nobody uses it. See, like now I didn't have to wait for that guy. Or this guy. I think you can jump over them, I could be wrong, but in the original game, I don't think you could. Alright, so now I'm boarding this. Oh, what's also awesome is that if you're in a bonus round, and you have the bazooka, you can just straight up shoot the nitro boxes. I think that's required in this one too, so yeah, you just do that, and you don't have to worry about them doing much of anything. Shoot all this. For this, just shoot the first two, and then go. And then from here, shoot the last three. Up here. And there you go. It throws me off guard in some of the bonus rounds, because like some of the bonus rounds have nitro boxes, and if you haven't already gotten the nitro detonation switch, it's gonna be like, oh, you have 25 out of 28 boxes. And you're like, oh no, did I miss one? No. Because the nitro boxes count towards the box total here, so I recommend shooting that box up top there. Most of the time I kind of miss that. In the original game, it's harder to see because it's obscured by the camera, but they made it easier to see here. Alright. Oh, actually, this level doesn't have a nitro detonation switch. So in that bonus round, if you don't get all of those, nitro boxes, it won't count towards the box total, so you won't get the box gem that way. So that's what you have to do. Alright, so we got the green gem. Now we can go back to Gone Tomorrow and get the rest of the boxes that way. This is the proper way to just do this tier. It's just go with level 23 first and then go back to level 21. That's the only way to get the green jab platform to appear here. Alright. So now we've got the fruit bazooka, we can get rid of these enemies real quick instead of having to wait for them. So there you go. Now you don't have to worry about them that way. Like I said, the fruit bazooka is it's awesome. Like nobody uses it, but it's just great. You can get rid of these guys from a distance. You don't have to worry about those guys. these guys. Those guys shoot a little slower than they did in the original game. I don't think I've tried the relics of the stage. I've gotten the platinum in a Future Frenzy, I think. But for this stage, a little more difficult. Also in this game, if you're already holding L2 as you're about to fall down, for some reason the Fruit Bazooka doesn't come out, even if you continue holding it. So what you'd have to do is to let go of the L2 button and then do it. Which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if in the original game that was also the case, but yeah, it's just one thing. Alright, so for this part here, don't get rid of this box here. I think it's on the green gem path that you get the remaining exclamation point box. You get the one on top here. So you'll have to wait until you get that. But for this, just shoot these. Get the rest of these. I think it gets the rest of the boxes behind here too, so I'm gonna get that. Yeah, these 4 boxes. These can be very easy to miss if you're not paying attention, so after you get that exclamation point box, just immediately go back here and get those. Yeah, I don't know, I just get a kick out of this bazooka thing. Yeah, I like this part of the song. First time I heard this song actually is when the Crash Bandicoot page opened. They uploaded a video on the platinum relic for the Future Frenzy level, and it showed one of the developers getting the platinum for that stage. It was awesome to watch. It was my first time seeing someone play good at the game. Was during that video, because I swear to you guys, like before this game was released, everybody sucked at this game, man. All the gameplay I would see, I'd see people just failing and failing. And I'd be like, why are these people so bad? I don't understand. When I get this game, I'm gonna tear it up, because, I mean, not to brag or anything, but I'm somewhat good at these games. Or the originals, anyway. Which means I would be good at these games, hypothetically, but these games are, well, this game is somewhat difficult compared to the originals. So a lot of things you gotta get used to. I feel like if there were any other player, they would have just spun right into the natural box. That's one example of how bad people were playing this game, or any of the Crash games before release. That's a pretty good example. Alright. Hopefully we'll be 100% of this game by the next 2 hours. So in terms of overall games, I do prefer the second game over this game. Even though the second game has some more nonsense to deal with. There are a lot of levels in this game that I just don't care for, especially the motorcycle levels, the ski levels. I just never cared for those. The only other levels in this game that I like, that are not like basic platforming like this, like these levels here, are the tiger levels. I do like the tiger levels, and I kind of get a kick out of the swimming levels. Well, in here compared to the original game, but aside from that, I never liked the new level ideas they made. As cool as they are, you know, because, like, I mean, you're traveling through time. They're cool concepts and stuff, but I just never really liked the levels. Okay. That's the game's collision detection. This is good, because, like, if you use the bazooka, you can get rid of a lot of threats a lot quicker, so that way you don't have to deal with them. There's our special gem. After we get this exclamation point block. It opens the box up there, so now we can get that now. Thankfully, it takes us to the beginning of the stage instead of having to backtrack through all that. But That's a good thing. And we just gotta go back to where we came. By the way, if you die here, good luck, because you go back right into the green gem path, I think, or the pathway before the green gem path, and you gotta board it one more time. So I would try your hardest to not die here. And you gotta do all that over again. I'm gonna take my time. Alright, for this, in the original game, what you could do is, I think you could spin the bottom box and then step on the TNT to do it, but in this game, since they upped the blast radius to the TNT, what you can do is just do this, and then breaks everything. That tripped me up my first time playing, because I thought you had to break the bottom box, but if you do that, you get blown up, so don't do that. Alright, so this is where we left off. Now we just have to survive. That was really close. Yeah, be careful there because that spiky enemy is there. Unless you double jump and do a death tornado spin, you're gonna get hit. I think that was the last checkpoint actually. I don't think there's any more. I would just be careful here. There's this guy. And that guy over there. Alright, so this is it. This is the last one. Alright, there you go. Got both guns in one go. Get out of here. Whew. Oh. Oh man. Pro tip, never get 6.5 hours of sleep because that's just you're spending the rest of the day tired. Alright, so if it's gone tomorrow, let's go to the wait, hold on. The second level here is Orange Asphalt. This motorcycle stage can be difficult. It can be very difficult, actually. Compared to, I think Road Crash was the last one. I'm, from what I can remember, I think this is the more difficult one. I could be wrong. But I'll be trying my hardest to get both the gem and the crystal on one go here. It's probably not going to happen. I'll probably have to replay the stage over again. But we can try. Yeah, I'll be letting go a lot of the speed boost, because if I miss a box, then that'll suck. I'd rather get the box gem now, actually, because it's just easier to do. If I miss one box, I have to retry the whole stage over again. I don't want to do that. See if I can get in front of a lot of these guys here. Oh, there is one box here that is just super annoying to get. I think it's coming up, actually. I almost missed that. Hold on, I'm gonna take my time here. If I don't get first place, that's fine, I don't care. As long as I get the boxes. Okay, there's one box coming up that is super annoying to get, and if you miss it, you gotta replay the whole stage over again. So when I get to that box, I'm gonna take my sweet time. I'll point it out when it comes, but yeah, it's really stupid. Hold on. Okay, it's not here. It's coming up, I think. Excuse me. Oh gosh. I'm not playing this as good as I should. Okay, I don't think I'll be getting it. Wait, hold on. It's right here. Okay. That box should be super dumb to get. Oh my gosh. It's like really dumb. Okay, I don't think I'll be getting the... Are you kidding me? I didn't get both. Oh. Frick, man. That's why I hate these stages. If you miss one box, you gotta exit. You gotta go back in. I don't even know why I died. I don't know what I did. I gotta waste even more time. Well, I'm back in the box. And people are like, oh, the motorcycle levels are my favorite in the game. No, why? How? If you're going for 100%, they're one of the worst in the game. Because if you miss one, you gotta restart the whole level over again. And that's not fun. I wanna have fun when I'm playing a video game. Missing a box and having to restart the whole level over again, that's not fun. I just wish this was like the motorcycle levels. I'm sorry, not the motorcycle levels. I just wish this was like the polar bear levels in the second game, where if you die, you can restart from the last checkpoint if you miss a box. But yeah, it's a lot worse here. Oh, yeah, I missed a box. Okay, game. I clearly hit the ramp there. I almost missed that freaking box. Alright, good. It's funny because in the original game, those two boxes are harder to get, actually. Sometimes you can just overshoot. I do like the remix track here though, it's really good. Oh, please tell me I didn't miss a bug. So I might get them both in one go here. If the game doesn't mess with me. Okay, hold on. Okay, the possibility is there. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so I got them both in one go. It feels so good when you get them both in one go. Like, honestly. Because then you don't have to retry the level again. So I guess that makes up for the fact that I missed both of them the first time. Alright, that's awesome. Feels great. Alright. Let's continue. Alright, so this stage is not that bad. It's actually pretty easy.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
I do love the re-improved cutscenes, like when you enter the warp room and stuff. The voice actors do a really good job of just doing really good. Alright, so this is our second plane level. For this one, you have to shoot down these biplanes. What you have to do is you have to shoot one side of the biplane and then shoot the other side. What's crazy in this level though is that these flying guys here, they can really do a damper on your health bar. Like, it's really easy to die here if you're not careful. I'm gonna get that. Let's see if I can get all the boxes first before doing anything else. One good way to avoid all the small planes, if you see that one coming after you, just try to like off-screen them. I see that guy's coming after me. If I just do this, then he won't come after me. Gotta get all the boxes here. It's actually a lot easier to aim in this in the remake than it is in the original game. So like I said, in the original game, it was kind of hard to aim with this. I mean, it still got the job done, but it was still kind of difficult. have a bot in the stream. Get out. Okay, I think I need... Okay, there's 3 boxes. The rest of them are over there. I could have done this level a little better in terms of just getting it over with, but I think I messed up in the beginning. Yeah, these levels are actually kind of fun in this game. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, you could say they're just kind of there, but I think they're fun. Yeah, I think I might die here. I'd like to see someone do this level like without getting hit, because I think that's a challenge in itself. It's actually easier in this game to take down the biplanes. Like, it doesn't take as many hits as it used to. Probably the one thing I don't like about these levels is that, like, the plane you're in is super slow. So, like, in terms of reaching the biplanes themselves, like, if they're really far away, like, it can take forever to get to. But that wasn't too bad. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, that was my fault. Alright, so that was that. I think that was the second to last level, yeah. The last level was an Egyptian level, for some reason. I'm not sure why they made the last level an Egyptian one. Yeah, all that bombers. It's pretty easy, it's not that bad. Oop, oop. Alright, so the last level is called Bug Light. For this level, you need you need all the colored gems for this one to get the last special gem here. But what's good is that you can't get the box gem without it, so I'll be doing that. I think what I should have done was gone to the basement floor, get the yellow gem, and then come back here, because I think the yellow gem's the only one I'm missing. Let me see. Yeah, it's the only one. But that's alright, we can come back to this level later. Careful with those alligators. Or crocodiles, whatever they're. From what I remember, the tail of those things can kill you too. And I had to learn that the hard way during a Time Relic speedrun of this stage. Not this stage, I think it was Sphinxinator? Or Tomb Raider, I don't remember which one. But, yeah, I ended up getting hit by the tail of that, and I was like, no! Yeah, the gimmick of this level is pretty much the same thing as, like, Totally Fly in the second game. You have these dragonflies here that help guide your way, and if you take too long, they go away. So try to be as quick as you can here. Try not to be a klepto and get all those lump of fruit. Oh, Mummy broke the box for me. Thank you. Alright, so here's where the platform is for the rest of the color gems. We won't be getting that till later. There's free invisibility. You just power through everything. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this section without the invincibility. I don't think I've ever done it myself, actually, so I wouldn't know. Alright, that's it. Alright, bonus round. This is probably, without a doubt, the hardest bonus round in the game, but that's not saying that much because the bonus rounds in this game aren't that hard. What we have to do here is, hold on, let me do something. Okay. If you want, you can come over here, break these boxes, and break these boxes as well. And then get rid of these nitros, and then go back to get the firefly. This is actually my first time doing that. I don't think I've done that before. Okay, once you do that, come over here, use the Pukazuka, get rid of those, and then just belly flop here. The rest of the boxes are nitro boxes, so you don't have to worry about those. There's the nitro destination switch at the end of the... Actually, if you want, you can just shoot him and do that. Alright, makes you feel better. But yeah, that's it. If you don't plan ahead with that one, you can easily get trumped up. You gotta restart a whole bunch of times. But yeah, once you get to those 4 boxes that are above the bottom of the pit, don't try jumping on them 5 times to get rid of them. Just use the bazooka, because the Firefly will right. Get those things. Yeah, the Firefly will go out quick if you're not quick enough. Yeah, you see the tail hit me there. That's kind of dumb, to be honest. Like, even if it barely hits you, like, it still counts. Alright, so we ended up finishing the first half of the first 2/3 of the game with 66 lives. Not that bad. Okay. Got that out of the way. Alright, so now for the final boss of the game, which we'll have to fight twice, by the way. One for the normal ending, and one for the best ending. Alright, final boss of the game is Dr. Neo Cortex. Surprise, surprise.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you!
Alright. So final boss of the game, it's actually easier in this version of the game compared to the original game. But I do love what they did with this boss fight, though. It looks amazing. And the remastered track is phenomenal.
Crash Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me!
Oh, I just love how expressive all the characters are in this one. Okay, so for one thing, the remastered track here is amazing. It is so good, man. Like I recommend you guys give it a listen. Like, just look it up. Like, it's just so good. All the soundtracks are already uploaded on YouTube, so just look for it. It's amazing. It's literally one of the best boss fight music I've ever heard in my entire life. Alright, so the problem with this boss fight compared to the original game, they made the hitboxes of those bombs way too big, even if they don't explode. So you just gotta be careful with that. I almost died there. What happened there with my death is the exact same thing that happened on my first playthrough of this boss. I died the exact same way. So I had no idea how big the blast radius was for these. That was close. That was close too. What you have to do is you have to go back here, spin Cortex after you throw those bombs, and just spin them into the middle there. And then Uka gets, goes down there to get him, and he comes back in. Yeah, the first phase, they were like, have this energy beep thing where you just have to jump over. For the second phase, they do this spinning thing, which is, I think, slower than it was in the original game. This is a lot slower. I don't know why they would do that. But yeah, they just do the same, they go through the same motion. Be careful here. Yeah, you can't continuously mash square if you miss Cortex, that way you can get a better aim at him. Yeah, that's the second phase. I think the third phase is probably the easiest. With the masks, they only home in on where you are, and it takes a while for the attack to actually do anything, so yeah. Once that happens, just spin. I'm sorry, slide. I would try to stay on the left side. That way you can dodge Cortex's attacks on the right side. Especially when those bombs come. When those bombs come, you better hope that these guys are on the left side here. That way you can go on the right side here and then get Cortex that way. I gotta check my chances of that. There you go. Last power up of the game is the speed shoes, which is amazing. That's how we're gonna get a lot of the time relics in here. Let's get out of here.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the Gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Not if we get the gems first, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip the credits. So yeah, that's the normal ending, or the bad ending in this case. In order to get the good ending, there's no possible way to get all the gems and relics before fighting Cortex. Because the last level, like even if you did get all the gems and get all the relics, the last level requires you to get the crystal first, and the only way to get the relic for this last level here is to beat the stage first. But after you beat the stage, Cortex comes up, so you can't go back and just get the relic that way. So, but yeah, so now we're gonna be going to the basement floor to get the just to do some of the levels that we already have unlocked. Okay, so Area 51 we need the. So let's start first by getting the last color gem. Let's go to Hang 'em High. And get the last color gem to do the last color gem in the last level, level 25. Yeah, it's the last color gem of the game, so this is actually not that hard. It's really easy. It's just a normal like death path here. And now that we have the bazooka, it's even easier because we can just get rid of those guys over there. If we have the Death Tornado spin, we can just go over all this. There you go. That's it. And thankfully the path takes you back to the beginning of this level, so. Oh, I forgot I had the speed shoes. To use the speed shoes, you just have to hold R2. The problem with that is, if you're doing a lot of time relic runs, it can really hurt your finger. Like, you'll be holding that button for a majority of the game. So, like, I don't know, it just kind of hurts your finger, I guess. Alright. So now we got that out of the way, we can go back. Oops. You can go back to the last level here to get that. Actually, let's save that for last. For now, we can go back and backtrack to the stages that we couldn't get all the gems for earlier. So I think the first one here is Boneyard, so let's go in here and get the last special gem. For this one, you needed the red gem from Deep Trouble, which is in Tier 2, I think. It's either Tier 2 or Tier 3. We could have gotten it earlier, but I like to save all the backtracking for now. So, you know, it's just better that way. Let's do it. Now we've got the speed shoes. It makes these sections a heck of a lot easier, that's for sure. Just really skip all this. For the backtracks, I'll be playing as Crash. For the time relic, I'll be playing as Coco, just because, I don't know. Yeah, I like to give each character their own time in the spotlight. Yeah, we already got the box gem for this level, so all we need to do is just get to the red gem pathway. And that's it. And here it is. They made the platform a lot bigger in this one, I think. Thankfully, they give you a checkpoint here, so that's good. I almost missed it. So now we have the free choose for this. This is actually easier than it should be. It can be hard though, because in this game, like I said in the earlier parts, the lava is easier to die in this time, because even if you touch the edge, ooh, I was lucky there. Even if you touch the edge, you still die sometimes. That was my fault. If you want, you can just take your time. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna run here. Because that was close too, I could have died. Yeah, if I were you, I would just use the water current, if anything. In this game, I would just recommend you double jump and then spin once to get over those lava pits, because, yeah, you don't want to touch the edge of those, especially that one. I don't think the Triceratops is as fast as it used to be, so I don't think she had too much trouble with it. Yeah, just double jump and then spin once. You should be able to get over this no problem. Frick! So like that one's hard to see. Like the current just threw me in there. Didn't have time to react. Spin twice there. Yeah, okay, I think we're almost done. There you go. Special gem for this level. Alright, so the rest of the playthrough is just backtracking to get all the gems. That's really it. The relics I'll have to get on screen now, because I don't want to have to make this game 3 parts instead of 2. I'll be doing that. Hopefully I'll be able to do it before 4 o'clock, so I work at 4. So I have 2 hours left to finish everything. Let me double check if I got everything here. I'm pretty sure that was the only level I had to do. Yeah, we're good here. Oops. I keep thinking you can run in the warp room. You can't run here because R2 is the swap hero button. Right, is fine. High's fine. Alright. Alright, tomb time. Gotta get the box gem and the special gem here, so I think you need the purple gem. Yeah, you need purple gem, which you got in one of the Arabian levels. All right. Like I said before, I love the outside here. It just looks beautiful. It's really good. Alright, hopefully we can get to 99 in the end of this playthrough. I don't think we will, though. Chances are very unlikely. Yeah, it was tomb time that I was getting the relics for last time that I died a lot. Because the tail of that alligator thing, whatever the heck it is, it can really mess with you. Choose running shoes. Alright, so now we gotta get the bullet round. I'm always super careful before jumping on those platforms, because if I miss it, I die, and that would suck, especially if there's a death route. Alright. Even if you blew that up, you can still get up there with a simple double jump. By this point of the stage, you didn't have that. Yeah, bonus round's easy. It's really not. The only hard part is getting the extra life, I guess. So I think you can get a trophy here. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I think you have to wait for him to stop throwing things. Could be wrong. I don't think it's this one though. It could be the one in Toon Time. I'm sorry, the one in Tomb Raider. Okay, whatever. I don't know how to get that trophy, but I'll just I'll be able to do it another time. Oh, come on. It's not that hard. You just have to be careful with the spears. Which admittedly, there aren't that much in this level anyway, so. I think the colored gem path has some. Actually, yeah, the colored gem path has a lot of those. Yeah, what's that there? Could have had invisibility by now, but oh well. Yeah, for those I would recommend slide jumping first and then spinning. It's just more reliable that way. Yeah, just be careful here. You can touch the stick part of those spears though, so that's good. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. There's a 100% walkthrough of Crash Warp, where we just finished the final boss. Now we're just backtracking to get the rest of the color of the box gems, or just the gems in general. Yeah, that part can be very hard if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, hold on. Messed up here. I'm going for these to go down. Hopefully I made that. Yeah, that can be kind of hard if you don't know what you're doing. I died there a lot, actually. Those monkeys in this game, they're really relentless for some reason. Seriously? Come on. I'm pretty sure in this remaster, the spin radius is nowhere near as big as it used to be. I'm positive. Because there's so many times where I swear to you, I spin into an enemy and it just doesn't register. Oh, we have to backtrack. I forgot about that. That's okay. Actually, yeah, okay. I don't want to do that. We have to go through this path first and then go to the left, because if you don't, then you're gonna have to backtrack to get those boxes, and it's not fun. Let's get the ones here first. I don't know why I didn't double jump. So much for getting 99 lives. Man, I don't know what I was thinking. We gotta get all this first. I don't even need that platform. What sucks now, though, is I don't have Aku Aku. So if I get hit, I have to do all that over again. I should have saved that checkpoint, actually. Ugh. Oh, I'm starting to get flashbacks to this level now. I should have saved that checkpoint. Ugh. I don't know why I didn't save that checkpoint. I do remember doing this level once, and I completely just forgot that I shouldn't have gotten that checkpoint. Ugh, that sucks. I gotta deal with this nonsense. Why did I get that checkpoint? Now if I die, I gotta keep going front and getting those boxes again. That sucks. That's okay. I'll just deal with it. Okay. Well, thankfully they gave us an Aku Aku mask here, so let's just try not to die. That would be literally the worst. Not first. Forget about the one fruit. I'll need that right now. let's hold on to this Aqua Aqua as long as possible. Because like I said, those monkeys, they can be rather quick in this game compared to the original game, and it can throw you off. Cause like right here, like it can throw you from all the way down there, and I'm like, how? Why? Why would they do that? Cause like, how's that fair? Seriously? Ugh. That sucks. Thankfully, that's the only one we have to deal with, so we're just gonna wait for this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thankfully, we did that in one shot. I had to play through where it took me like 6 tries to do that because the monkey just kept hitting me. That'd be the worst. Let's not die here, please. Okay. Alright, there we go. Almost died there. Alright, we got it. Alright, so we got both gems in one go. Let's do it. Whew. Oh, man. Yeah, that will give me mad trouble before. The first live stream I ever did was a test run of said live stream, just to see how it would work. And I was doing that level, and I was just failing, man. I died at least 8 times in that level. Alright, we got both gems. That was this one, right? I know. Hashtag because I suck! Welcome, sir. Or ma'am. We're doing 100% walkthrough of Crash Warped. On the second half of the game, we're just backtracking to get the rest of the gems that we couldn't get earlier. We already beat the final boss, so now we're just backtracking. So for this stage, this is by far the hardest stage to get both gems. I'm sorry, not both gems. Yeah, you were there on Monday. Oh shoot! Did I get the box gem here? I wasn't even paying attention before I came here. That kind of sucks. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go all boxes just in case. I don't want to exit just to check. No, I haven't gotten the hidden levels yet. That hasn't happened. Okay, yeah, okay. So what you have to do here is skip the yellow gem path, go up front here and get the rest of these boxes, and then go back to get the yellow gems. Because these boxes, like the problem is that the yellow gem path takes you forward beyond all this stuff, which can kind of suck. I'm gonna save that checkpoint for after. Gonna come back. That way I don't have to do as much backtracking. Yeah, I'll be doing the hidden levels after after I backtrack to get the rest of these boxes. I'm sorry, to get the rest of these gems, I should say. Those should be the last 2 levels I do. Oh, there's nothing else here. Alright, so that after those lava pits is where the yellow gem platform takes you. So now we can just backtrack to get that checkpoint and stuff. Be careful here. Right, there you go. If you want, you can take Rexy back. It is a little easier to take Rexy back there, baby T, back there if you don't want to die. It's just an extra hit point, really. There is a glitch though. If you die on baby T, I'm sorry. If you get hit while on baby T and you hit that lava, and you're still near the lava, but you're already off the lava, the game still registers that, hold on, there's a way to get off. If you're still on Baby T and you get hit by the lava and you lose Baby T, but you're still next to the lava anyway, the game registers that you're still on the lava and you get hit. That kind of sucks because, I mean, why would you want to do that? Oh gosh, I didn't even realize that guy. Get out of here. Alright, so for this, it's probably one of the hardest gem paths because if you screw up here, you gotta go back to the beginning where the last checkpoint was, which can suck because this is the hardest level to get the box gem and the special gem in one go because the boxes are in the special gem pathway. Which is just dumb. So go back here, you gotta get this one box. I'm glad I went back to get that, because otherwise I would have forgotten. Oh, what am I doing? I have a bazooka! Oh, you're getting on your birthday. When's your birthday? This game rocks. Yeah, just be careful here. The lava pits can really throw you off. Actually, there's a checkpoint here, so... Now you don't gotta worry about those boxes anymore. Oh, July 20th. Well, that's not that far away. It's almost there. Alright, those nitro boxes, they're just scattered, so just be careful with those. Hit this, and there you go. Now what sucks is that if you die after this, you have to go back to the same pathway. Unless you hit a checkpoint of some sort. But we already got the boxes that were behind here, so we don't have to backtrack to get those anymore. Now we just continue on the rest of the level. Look at this bonus path. I think there's a checkpoint after here though, so after you get that, you should be good. Yeah, it might be down there. I do like that they put like fossils in the background here. It's pretty cool. That was in the original too, but yeah. So yeah, thankfully, we got past the hardest box gem to get in the game. I remember my first playthrough of this game. I had a huge trouble getting the box gem for this one. The PS4 name is it's Waldy TMS. It's WALDY TMS. Because Waldy's my name. Godzilla 3 is my username for the channel, but Waldy TMS is the PS4 name. Thankfully in this level, the dinosaur, the Triceratops, gets the boxes for you, so you don't have to worry about those. Just continue moving. Whoa! I think the dinosaur gets that one too. No, Waldy, as in WALDY, and then TMS. Walp MS? I thought you were trying to say Wumpa Fruit. That's what it looked like. Alright, so we got both jumps for that. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Actually, since we're already here... Why do I keep doing that? Yes, there you go. That's how you spell it. Sorry about that. Since we're already here in Dynamite, we might as well just go back here to get the secret warp for the stage, which is called Aegipus Rex. And the way to get the secret warp here is you have to go on the yellow gem platform, the yellow gem route. And the first pterodactyl that you see, you have to let him take you away. And when he takes you away, you get the secret warp. I don't know how you would figure that out on your first playthrough. To be honest, I mean, how would you know? Unless you had some kind of guide or something. So yeah, just skip everything. You just need to get to the end with the yellow gem passes. And here we go. Okay. I didn't even notice that guy was there my first time. Let's go from here. Oh, okay. I hate those fish. Alright, here we go. I believe it's the first pterodactyl. I could be wrong. That's this one. Yeah, there you go. It's the first one on the left. So this level is called Oedipus Rex. Fun fact, this is the only level in any Crash game that doesn't have boxes. It's just a simple get to the end. So we'll be doing the time relic as well as the getting to the end of the level in one go. So let's see if I can do. Let's see if I can get the platinum for this actually. Let's hope I get gold, by the way, because you need all the gold relics for 105%, and which is what I'm trying to go for here. Oh, well, can't do that if I die. Alright, thanks for the friend request. I'll accept that after the live stream. Alright, so the gimmick of this level is basically, there are these pterodactyls everywhere. What you can do is bop them on the head to get some extra height. Problem is though, that most of the time they're not in a position where you can do that. So sometimes you just have to wait for them to either go down or go all the way up. Okay, like this one, I think you can do that. There you go. Gotta wait for that. I think the platinum for this is kind of easy to get. I could be wrong. Frick. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. I like what they did with Baby T. Baby T looks cute in this game compared to the original. I mean, he was cute in the original too, but I don't know. That's close. I don't think the radius for those steam things is very big. I could be wrong though. That's one way to get the platinum in this stage. Just don't worry about anything, just go. Yeah, I think most of the pterodactyls you just simply jump over. You don't have to worry about those. I don't think so. Yep. Oh wait. Yeah, if you want to wait for some things, you can. I don't think the time is that strict for the platinum here. Just no wait. Oh shoot! That's no! Ugh! I gotta do that over again. That sucks. Now I have to retry the stage, go back in, just to get the time relic. Like, seriously? Ugh. I guess that's okay. Not really, that kind of sucks. Now I gotta get back to it. I don't even know what the gold is for that. Alright, game, I know you don't want me to do everything in one shot. I guess that's fine. Actually, I should have played as Coco, if anything. Alright, speed run. Let's pretend that I'm going for the relic. Back in the yellow gym path. It takes forever to hurry up. Get you, game. Now, be careful. Well, I hit a checkpoint sometime. It's funny because the trophy you get for unlocking that secret warp is called getting carried away. So it's literally and figuratively. Alright, so we're back here. Let's not mess up this time. I think the only reason I got Sapphire was because at the end there, I thought you could just like... I thought the second you got off Baby T, you entered the warp, but no, you have to physically enter the warp yourself. I had no idea that you had to do that. I think that's why I missed it, really. Because I don't think the gold time for this is hard at all. One difference from the original game is that if you get hit while on Rexy, in the original game, you can jump a lot higher. In this game, you can't for some reason. It sucks. That's why I died there. I could have literally just done the rest of the level with regular Crash. There is another Baby T that you can get too if you lose him, so it's not too bad. Yeah, one thing I haven't shown off, if you do this level without the time trial or whatever, there's a lot of Wumper fruit you can get here. So essentially what you can do is farm for lives here if you wanted to. Yeah, I think you get at least like two lives here. Frick! Ugh! Maybe I'm just being too impatient. That's probably what's going on. But the problem is, you can't be patient here. You have to get the relic. Well, I tried. The fact that I'm still here, come on. There's the stage already. This isn't hot cocoa. We're not there yet. We'll get there soon, sure. Yeah, for the most part, if you just jump over those birds, you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. Frick. Did I really suck that much at this stage? Like, seriously? The problem is that I got 53 seconds last time, and I got a Sapphire. So that means, well, unless I was close enough to the gold, maybe the gold's like 51 or something, I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, maybe it's just 51 and I just messed up. So I did take a while to get in the warp. So I thought Crash was just gonna jump in it. Frick! Yeah, I don't know if that'll hinder my performance or not, but let's hope not. Alright, good. Alright, awesome. We don't gotta worry about that no more. Yeah, I just missed it by like 3 seconds. So I took a little bit to get inside the warp. Alright, so that's Agape's Rex done. I guess we can continue now to get the rest of the gems. Whoop, whoop. Alright, oh, what? Okay, I guess I skipped that level in terms of getting the relic. That's weird. Oh, I just completely skipped that level. Oh, because in that level, yeah, in order to get the gold, you need the running shoes. From what I remember. So let's do that now then. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so yeah, for the relics that I have, the remaining relics that I have to get, I'll be playing as Coco, because she's my speedrun gal. So these guys. Ugh. Okay, you can't spin jump up there if you're good enough. Okay, whatever. As long as I get the gold for the solo, I don't really care what happens. Oh, wait. You need invincibility. If you don't have invincibility for this, you're not getting the gold. Or the platinum for that matter. Yeah, with a well-timed jump, you can get up there. I would recommend just spinning on that. It's not really worth anything. Ugh, you need invincibility. You need invincibility. The reason you need invincibility for this level is because once you get to the parts where you have to climb on the top, if you're not going fast there, you're gonna go ridiculously slow, and that's not good. Yeah, well, I did it, but I messed up. Whew. Okay, good. Ugh. Okay, I'll try without it. What sucks about these dumb scorpions is that you have to get so freaking close in this game compared to the original game. Okay, whatever. That's fine. But yeah, you need the invincibility here, otherwise you're not gonna get it. Freaking everything. Yeah, I think that's what the rest of this run is. Just me getting raging at the time trials. I don't know what difference. Let's shift doubling over that. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's a way to just skip the scorpion entirely, but I'm not gonna do it. Oh my gosh. If you're not in the middle there, you're gonna fall off the edge. Gosh, seriously, I get all the boxes except for 2. Okay, I guess that works. I don't care. Okay, you saw that. In this game, the bombs, I'm sorry, the fire thing that those guys throw, yeah, it hits you even on the way down, so that kind of sucks. I finally got that. I'm gonna jump there. Get that stupid monkey. In this game, he rebounds you back. I don't think that happened in the first game, or in the original game. Okay, so that's one way to skip the scorpion. Saves a lot of time. That was really close. Second Aqua Mask. Oh, I messed up. Just go crazy. There you go. Alright, awesome. Don't gotta worry about that no more. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? Yeah, what the heck, let's just do it. We're gonna do Hot Cocoa next. It is the hardest... It's the hardest gold in the entire game, the hardest platinum in the entire game, and the hardest stage in the entire game. Why do I have to deal with it? Because I want 105%. That's the only reason why. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. So to get to Hot Cocoa, you need to go to the Road Crash. It's a nighttime motorcycle level. And what you have to do is... well, in this game, they give you a bigger hint than in the original game. Which you'll see once we start. I don't know why I got the time trial. Well, if I miss it, then I can just restart. It's really hard to miss though, because it's very easy to see. Alright, so there's a bird perched there. It's flying, it just goes flat on this alien sign. I love how I just missed it, you know? I mean, I don't know why. Thankfully I got the time trial there, otherwise then... Well, I don't think you can get it when the time trial is open, so I'll just skip the clock then. I think you could in the original game, so I don't know why they did that here. I don't really care. I don't like these stages. There you go. Yeah, I don't think you can knock it out during the time trial, so if you miss it, guess what? You gotta restart the stage over again. Huh. I really do wonder why people consider this the best patch. Not saying it's a bad game, I love this game a lot, but it's not the best. Alright, so Hot Cocoa. Hardest stage in the game, for a lot of reasons, which I'll probably get into as the time trials go on. But this stage is just the worst. For starters, it's an open sandbox stage, so it's very open, and which means you can get lost a lot here too. What's good about this version of the game compared to the original game, the draw distance is a lot bigger here, so you can see a lot of things from far away than you could in the original game. The original game, it just like all you saw was like water, and like unless you got close enough, you wouldn't be able to see if there was boxes there or not. There are checkpoints in this stage. However, if you get those checkpoints without getting a lot of boxes, that's a waste of a checkpoint. So what I recommend you do is get a whole bunch of boxes first, and then get the checkpoint, so that way it'll save the box that you just got. So right now I'm just trying to comb the beginning part here and then get the checkpoint later. There we go. So get those boxes. I think that's a good amount for the first part, yeah. Just get the checkpoint and then, yeah. So get this box. Okay, these ramps here are the worst of the stage. Because, like I said before, the hit detection on those nitros is super big, so if you're even a little hair next to those nitros, you're gonna get hit. And that's not fun. Games are supposed to be fun, guys. I don't know why Vicarious Visions made everything so close to each other. These levels, anyway. That was close. There's a shark there, so careful. Oh my god. Whew. I'm very surprised I didn't get hit there. I'm pretty sure if there was a time trial, I would have gotten hit. That's for sure. Good, I got that. Alright. I think 22 is a good amount for this part. This is the checkpoint right here in the middle. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. We're on the hardest part of Crash 3. The hardest part of Crash 3. No contest. We're in Hot Cocoa. We're gonna get the box gem first and then get the relic after. The relic of the stage is the hardest one in the game. So I just have to freaking. Ugh! The hitbox for those bombs are way bigger in this game than they were in the original game. So that's one thing. I really hate the stage, guys. It's so bad. It is the worst stage in existence of everything. You wanna know how bad this stage is? I'd rather play Sonic 06 10 times over than play the stage. Yeah, I said it. Sonic 06 may be a boring game, but gosh, man, this level sucks. There's a box under there too I have to get. Ugh. Yeah, it's right there. I'm not gonna miss that, there's no way. Ah, shut. In this one box, you gotta go all the way back and then go all the way forward. Way down. I'll get the checkpoint now because I'm not wasting more time. Okay. Those. I don't know what the next checkpoint is, I just hope I don't die. This part is baloney. Yeah. The game was nice to me this time. Okay, so I think we're good for this part. Hopefully that's it here. 7 boxes left. Checkpoint, there's a shark there. Be careful with that. I'm missing 2 boxes. I think I know where they are too. the fun part, combing the whole island just to find those 2 boxes. Nothing matters. Doesn't really change much in the grand scheme of things. Oh, I got that right. Alright, where are the rest of those 2 boxes, man? Just want to get out of here. I think they made the jet ski a lot slower here too. Frick! Oh, there they are. Alright, that's it. We're free. Go to the end of the stage without dying, please. So slow. There we go. Thank goodness. And now we get to the hardest part of the game. It's getting the gold relic for this. All right. Coco's happy about that. What I won't be happy about though is the. Oh my gosh. Getting the relic for this is a nightmare. It is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my entire life. It's really bad. It's really bad. So we'll be getting that now. I just have to get to the thingy. Sorry. Okay. So like I said before, the relic for Hot Cocoa is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life, ever. And what sucks is if I accidentally get the Sapphire relic, I have to get out, enter the level again, and then do it again. Which would suck. So let's try not to do that. Alright, give me 1 sec as I check this tutorial on how to get the gold here. Because the last thing I want is to go to the route that you're not supposed to, and then end up failing, and yeah. I'd rather not. So it doesn't look too bad, but I still have to deal with the nonsense of like the collision detection and stuff like that. Oh man, I'm already dreading it, man. It's gonna suck. So it's not too crazy. You just have to be very patient. Alright, so let's do it. Let's get the hardest part of the entire walkthrough out of the way. There you go. That's how you start it. Actually, I'm just gonna skip those. I know what to do. Yeah, I know what to do, alright. Like I said before, guys, I really hate this gold relic. It's the hardest one in the game to get. The hardest one. I just have to be patient here, that's it. Oh no. Messed up. Retry. That sucked. Remember, someone tried to get the platinum time by going over here, but it looks hard, so I don't want to do it. Sometimes you can just completely skip that clock, by the way, which aggravates me to no end. Especially if I'm trying to just get this over with. Okay, I think I did one mistake. Fine, whatever. I'll deal with it. These. Back over here. You have to hit this nice detonation switch at some point in order to even get the platinum, or to get any relic really. Ugh. Hardest relic in the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be very, very difficult. See, look! Oh my... Ugh, my everything. And no, I'm not failing because I suck at the game. It's just... Gosh, man. I just hate the stage. I hate the stage. I hate it. I don't normally use the word hate, but I hate the stage. I hate it. Whatever, I don't care. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this on stream, because this level really gets to me. Thankfully, I have two controllers. Otherwise, this would be broken. I wouldn't be able to play this game at all. These bombs are supposed to be separated by the time I get here, so if they're not, then the game's just playing for something. Yeah, I don't know why I keep getting these ones here. You're not supposed to get them. You're supposed to skip those. You're supposed to do a U-turn there to get the rest. Gosh, guys, I really hate this stage. This is the worst stage in the entire game, and to get the relic for this is a hassle in of itself. Well, getting the gold relic for this is a hassle. I need it if I want to get 100%, so I have to deal with that. Or 105%, sorry. I love everything, man. These two freaking bombs are gonna kill me. I just know it. Okay. Oh shoot, I think I messed up. Okay, that's okay. I think I might get it. Oh my god. Why? I don't want to retry. I don't. 'Cause I hate this stupid stage. This stage doesn't deserve to exist. I thought I'm still here, man. At least we're getting it out of the way now. What's up, Tyler? We're in the hardest stage of the game. The time for this is super strict, and I want to get 105%. In order to get 105%, you need all the gold relics. And that means getting the gold relic for this one, too. So, the problem is that they really messed up the stage in this game. They made it really, really difficult and really stupid. Yeah, they just really messed it up. I'm going to skip that, too. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I don't have time right now to deal with that. I messed up. Yes, and it still is. Wait, hold on. I don't know what the gold is for this. I need to look up what the gold is first before we do anything else, because if I don't get the gold, then I'll get a sapphire and I'll have to exit, and I don't want to do that. That's the last thing I want to do. Yeah, I did say it was the hardest in the last walkthrough, and it is, because the whole stage is just, it's nonsense. Let's see if I can find the platinum relic times for this. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's not the time I got. So I'm gonna restart it one more time. Because the last thing I want is to get a sapphire and then have to exit and go back in. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think the gold is under 25, actually. Okay, so it's not me. Hope not, because that would suck. I wasn't at 13 seconds there, which isn't good, but I'll deal with it. I don't think you're supposed to get these. I think you're supposed to get the ones on the other side. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna tear this game in two, man. It's gonna happen. I get these then, why not? Close. I knew it, I knew it! So in this level they put all the bombs and all the boxes closer together. Why? I don't know. It sucks, that's for sure. Look at that garbage, oh my gosh. And turning is so slow in these levels too. I don't know why they would put it so close, man. I don't understand. That was a waste of time, actually. I don't know what the other guy did in the other video, but in the platinum time for this, the guy that I watched, he went through that same spot. I don't know why. Oh, I think he got this one, maybe.
whatever. I'm gonna watch the thing again. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. The platinum for this is 1996. There's no way in heck I'm ever gonna do that ever. I'm gonna end up getting every platinum in the game except this one. Oh gosh, yeah, no, the way this guy did it is literally impossible. Ugh. Alright, so for starters, the platinum is baloney. Are you serious? Missing this is what makes me want to throw my controller. Not even the stage itself, just missing the clock. Just missing the clock. I mean, that's it. That's what gets me upset. A little faster. I knew it. If you're too far to the right, that stupid rock formation thing on the land there, that pushes you to the left and into the bombs. So don't be too far to the right, I guess. Oh my freaking everything. I hate this stage. I hate it. I don't normally use the word hate for anything, but my gosh, they really messed up. I think this game's supposed to be fun. This is not fun at all. This is like video game hell. That's what you're supposed to do apparently. And then somehow get that garbage. Oh my gosh. That's fine, I didn't do it well anyway. Going right past the clock, whatever. I don't care anymore, game. Like, honestly, I just don't care. I'm just gonna stay silent. $77. Well, what's good is that in the time trials you can die as many times as you want, and it won't like count against you. Like you won't lose lives here. Thank God. Jeez. If I lost lives here at all, I'd freaking lose it. Oh my freaking everything! Yeah, it's good that I have 77, but not really what matters here. This dumb time trial from the depths of the earth. That was mad freaking close. Oh my gosh, did I seriously miss that too? That's fine, I'm at 5 seconds. Getting 5 seconds at that time is, at that point, is fine. I don't really
care. I hate this game.
I hate this game.
I've never even played Skyrim, so how would I do it? Almost missed that too. Forget it. I'm just gonna get 1, 2, and that's it. I'm not gonna get anything. Apparently at that point I'm supposed to be at 9 seconds. For platinum anyway. I'm not going for platinum, so I don't care. A 1,000 hours? Yeah, probably. So I'd never attempt to even try to do that. I'm pretty sure you have to go here. Could be wrong. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Like it matters anyway, because the stupid collision detection of this game sucks.
Give me a sec. I'll get my bearings. I don't know which direction you're supposed to go at the end there. So let me double check.
Okay. Watch your profanity, I'm so done with you. Alright, I think I may get it. Emphasis on the word may. As you can see, I failed there. And I was in the perfect opportunity to get all the boxes without the bombs being so flipping close. Gosh!
The fact that I'm still here. I almost missed that clock. Would have lost it if I did. Really close. Of course I missed it too. Of course I did. I mean, why wouldn't I? Not good. I'm at 14 seconds when I get here. Freaking sucks. I'm supposed to be at least at 11. Alright, at least at 11 seconds. So after you get that, you're supposed to go to the right here. To get this one too. And then get this one here. Get this one here, go to the left, get this one, and then go through these last two. Yes, Lord! Yes!
Thank God! Yes, Lord!
Oh, man. Never, ever have to worry about that stage ever again. Ever.
Why? Because I'm never gonna do another walkthrough of this game. and I'm never gonna go for a platinum. So that's it. I never have to worry about it ever. That's it. We're done. We did it. That took how long? Over half an hour. Okay. Now that we got that nonsense out of the way, we can continue with the rest of the stages. Alright. So what's good about this stage is that we already got the box gem, so all we need to do is just get the special gem in the I think it's the blue gem path. Could be wrong, but what's also good is that we have the running shoes as well, so that's good. Should I have gotten the time trial clock? Maybe that would have been better. I think I might. Don't worry, we'll get the gold thing later. I think it's after this. There it is. I think you could still get the gold even if you do go on this platform. So maybe I should have taken it. This can be very tricky. You just have to like careful where you go and stuff. You can die here a lot. Oh my gosh, I was lucky there. Oh! I've never seen her die. Okay. Like that before. Frick! What am I doing? Okay, hold on. I just gotta be careful with my jumps and stuff. There you go. I knew it. That's fine. You can take that pathway, even to get the platinum actually. But I wouldn't recommend it just because that last section could be very stupid. Especially these dumb monkeys. That was very close. There you go. Alright. So we got the special gem there, now we're gonna go back and get the relic for that stage. Oh, man. Whew. Now there is one stage in this game that I'm also dreading, but it's actually not as bad in this game compared to the original, so we should be fine in that stage. Okay. Alright, time for the relic. Yeah, I would have gotten all the relics off screen if in the last session I managed to, get to the end of the game, but, oh, I messed up, actually. A nice way to save time in this relic is to go back here. Break those boxes. Just use the Death Mineral Spring fine with the slide jump to just completely skip that section with the platforming. Ooh, that was close. I don't think the platinum for this is too hard to get. I might get it here actually if I'm lucky. I think you can get a visibility here, I don't remember. But you can, it'll help certainly. That'll help a lot. Especially with these dumb Muslims. Alright, I got gold, that's fine. Falling asleep, to be honest. Yeah, it's just... the last half of this game is just getting the relics, and to be honest, that's really boring. This game is not all that interesting after the final boss, to be honest. Which is why I prefer the second game. The second game is great. The one thing that this game has going for it, though, is just like all the time traveling aspect of it is just really cool. Because you can go to like a lot of different places. But I mean, aside from that, it's just another Crash game. So to get the relic here, I think you have to. One way to do it, the best way to do it is like the clock will be floating in the air. So what you have to do is you have to get close enough to it. I think you just if you're able to touch it, I think it's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, and that. If you oh, food coma, that's not good. I'm actually kind of hungrier now myself. Yeah, if you shoot any blimp in that stage, the clock goes away because it thinks like I guess you're cheating. So let's not do that again. I'm forgetting it's this one. Okay, let's do that again. But yeah, the relic for this, you can't shoot a blimp before getting the clock, so I would say get the clock first. I would run into the clock, if anything. I think that saves time. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna try that. Doesn't feel like there's 7 bullets. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Shoot, gotta be careful. Come on, almost there. Yes, awesome. 38 seconds. I think that's a platinum. Probably not. Sapphire, are you kidding me? Why? What the crap? How the heck are you supposed to get the platinum for that stage? That felt like a platinum to me. Man, that sucks. Alright, well, I guess. Gotta do it over again. Don't dance, Coco. We're gonna dance when we get the gold relic. Boom, 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 boom. No, I have not, actually. I don't think I've ever played that game. I didn't even know that was a game. Hopefully I'll get it this time. How much faster do you have to do that, man? Maybe I'm supposed to... Maybe I should get this one first. And then get the one here. And get the one here. And then get the one over here. And then this one. And the last. 84. It's probably another sapphire, isn't it? Okay, no, I got it. Awesome. Maybe I was just like a few seconds off. Alright, so I did that one. Whew, this is gonna be my longest live stream yet, because I have to get all the relics on screen. Ugh. Yeah, maybe if I played, I'm pretty sure like every new game that people suggest to me, I always try to get 100% on, just because, I don't know, I'm a completionist that way, I guess. Another jet ski level, oh boy. At least here we don't have to worry about backtracking to get the boxes if we miss one, because it doesn't matter here anymore. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm never gonna get the platinum for these stages. Like, it's just never gonna happen. How people have the patience to get the platinums in these stages, I'll never understand. Because I certainly don't have the patience. And Tyler, my sister, says hi. Are you kidding me? You weren't even on the box, you freaking bird. In the original game, the only way that bird could kill you if it was on the box. It wasn't on the box there, as you could clearly see. I hate this game. He's like, what's up? If you're just joining the stream, there's a 100% walkthrough of Crash Warped. We're now dealing with nonsense. Ugh! Yes. We're trying to get all the gold relics to get 105%. And we're in the worst stages of the game. I hate the stages. Get up, you stupid bird. Thank you. I swear, if I don't get gold for this, I'm gonna throw something. Careful, there's a bomb here. Sharks. Actually, I think that's why they give you Aku Aku here, because that's just like get past all the bombs that are in your way. That way you don't have to slow down. Okay. Don't worry, I got it. I'm not sure if going on these things speeds anything up, but probably not. First of all, when the time trial starts, the checkpoint's forward. What are you talking about? Oh. Yeah, the end is far away.
Far away. I don't care. As long as I get that 2, I don't care. Maybe I should have saved it for this part. Jeez, how long is this level, man? I feel like this is the longest level I've ever had to do. Oh shoot, where's the warp? Okay, gold, that's fine. As long as I get a gold. I don't care about anything else.
The whole time.
Oh man, that level's longer than it should be. The fact that there's... How many levels? There's 4 of those levels in this game, right? There's the first one, there's that one, there's Hot Cocoa. And I feel like there's one more, I don't remember. I think there's just 3 of them. I hate that stage. For 100%, no, you don't need gold. You need, whatchamacallit? You need all the relics for 100%, but for 105%, which is what I'm going for here, you need all the gold relics. And I want to go for 105% because, I mean, I want to get 105%. So I'll have to get the relic here later. For this stage, we need to get the box gem and the special gem. So we'll be doing that. I love that you can see Coco with a bazooka. It's so great. Yes, above gold is platinum. The platinum relics are... Think of a video game and how hard it is. The platinum relics is, in of itself, is its own video game. And it's the hardest video game you'll ever play. The platinum relic times are... They're something else, man. They're really hard. I have tried getting the platinum relics in this game for all 3 games now. The problem is that there's no way I'm getting the platinum relics in the freaking the jet ski levels. Like, it's just not gonna happen. No, the percentage doesn't go up if we get all platinum. Getting all bragging rights. And completionist sake. Why am I doing this level? Because I didn't get the box gem or the special one. I love how the game didn't register that I pressed slide jump there, but whatever. Are you kidding me? You can't slide into those anymore? Okay, whatever, game. I'll use this then. I suppose. I only got like 6.5 hours.
I was up to like 3.
3?
Yeah, because I was too scared of it.
Why?
I was looking at
That was your fault.
I was looking at horror making.
Why? No. The Ningun. That's not an excuse. Okay, then still, it's your fault. This game hates me, I swear. In the original, if you keep running there and you press jump, you're not gonna hit the box. It's just a waste of time, man. I did exactly what the game told me to do and I died. Die. Baloney. Okay, well for this level, what sucks is that I think you have to backtrack here. In this stage, I think. Well, we've seen that after we're done here. Food challenges? Goodness gracious, I would die. I mean, I could attempt. Yeah. No, like just food challenges, like me eating something. Yeah. Something like that. Wait, I'm confused. Where? Did I skip the gem? Where's the gem? I didn't see it the whole way through. Oh, I'm such an idiot, man.
What?
What a waste of time. To get the box gem for that, you have to go to the basement floor. The other pathway to get the rest of the boxes.
Halfway.
I don't know if I have enough relics. I think I have enough relics. Yeah, I do. That's how you're supposed to do it. I don't know what the heck I did that for. Okay, I'm not gonna eat crayons and Play-Doh. That's too much. I would have food poisoning at that point. That's not even food. Can't believe that happened though. I completely forgot. Oops. I like using the bazooka. I actually know how to aim with it though, compared to people who I watched play before the game came out. Alright Tyler, take care. Thanks for joining us. I don't know how I did that. My sweet time here. Alright, so now we got that. Move on. What sucks though is that we have to backtrack to go to the boxes. Oh boy. That should be fun. And if we die, guess where we go? Back to the gem. I'm sorry, back to the secret pathway we just came out of. So let's hope we don't die here. Or at least get a checkpoint or something. I'm using the bazooka a lot here. The last thing I want to do is for one of those hitboxes to mess me up. There's one checkpoint. That was close. Could have died there. Oh, so you can't do the super belly flop after double jumping. You can only do it after a normal jump. I had no idea about that. Let's hope to God I don't die before getting there though. That would have been the dumbest thing if I spun into that Nitro. That sucked. 84 lives. That's good. So many boxes, man. That would have sucked. Thankfully, I have an Aquaku, so that helps. I think this is a start. I'm taking any chances. It's really good that I have an Aqua Mask here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. Oh, God. Yeah, it takes you here. I don't know why the game would do that. Sucks. Alright, and thankfully, they gave us a nice checkpoint here. After doing all that backtracking, so now we don't have to worry about anything. Whatever. What? Hey, it just flopped over. I know, it's funny. Let's do this bonus round again. Alright. Actually, how many gems do we need? We need 9 more. 9 more gems. Alright. Okay. The crystal? Oh, well, we already got it. Are you... I was spamming square there. I don't know what the crap happened.
You were spamming.
Oh, spamming square, yes. Oh boy. I think after this level I'm gonna call it a session. Because it really is monotonous getting the rest of the getting the rest of the time relics off on screen. And that takes a little while, so I didn't want to have to call it a session because I didn't want to have Crash 3 have 3 parts for it to just 1. I'm sorry, 2. That kind of sucks. That was really close. They see me crawling. Hating. It's almost done here. I don't know why it doesn't take you through all the boxes. Ah, frick. Oh my gosh, that would have been the worst thing ever, man. If I jumped into that portal without getting the gem. Whew. Alright, and that's it. That'll be it for this live stream. I'll be getting the rest of the time relics off screen. That way you guys can just enjoy the last part of this walkthrough with just getting all the gems and stuff. Hopefully that's it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, next time we'll be getting the rest of the gems in this tier. as well as doing the basement levels to finish off the rest of the game. So with that being said, let's save. Alright, 88 lives at 88%. Let's go. Alright, so that'll be it for this live stream. If you guys want to check out the next one, it might be, wait, what's today? Today's Wednesday. It might be Friday. So tomorrow, expect an announcement video for me to post up so you guys can know at what time to tune in for the next broadcast. So with all that being said, I'm 3Godzilla3. Thank you guys so much for watching. And take care.